touch the sky when the weather's fine. You got women on your mind. Have a drink, have a drive, go out and see what you can find.
What's up? It's Jomboy Jake Radio. It is Tuesday, Jake's favorite day of the week, June 18th, 2019. Wow, 2019. Morning, everyone. Welcome to Jomboy Jake Radio. We got some sports to discuss. We got some weird news to discuss. We got some personal matters to discuss. We got Mungo Jerry in the summertime, because the theme for this week is summer songs, Jake. You like that song?
I love that song.
How can you not?
Had a good Instagram story a couple weeks ago when I was with you in New Jersey of me. You know how you can put Instagram songs in the background of your stories video.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tried to do it with the Siri "you gotta sing it" setting, and it didn't work.
I don't know how to use. I don't use Siri, so I'm not familiar with that. You sing to Siri?
No, it's all a joke. I just sang it because I don't know how to even get the song up on the Insta story.
Do you have Spotify on your phone?
No.
There you go. Can't do it. It's Spotify.
There you go. So then I did it the right way. But yeah, it's a great song. A couple lyrics that nowadays maybe don't go over so hot.
Have a drink, have a drive. Go out and see what you can find. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. If her daddy's poor, just do what you feel.
Yeah, you don't have to impress her because she doesn't need to be as impressed.
Time doesn't look so good on those things, my brother. But it's a fun summer song.
You ever seen the dude? You ever seen the video?
Oh yeah, Those chops and hair can't be beat.
His name is Mungo Jerry, and never has a name been more appropriate. Like, that dude looks like a mungo.
I wonder if that's how it all came about.
Could be. Jake, so we, at the open of this show, as we talk about our days, we've been scoring our days for a while, and Artie Cruz, our dude, he sent over a report on our days.
Artie Cruz report.
And first, I want to hear how your day yesterday was and what score you're giving it. And then I'm going to give you the deets on this report that Artie sent over, because it's riveting stuff.
Deets, the abbreviation of details. Yesterday was all right. It was Monday. Felt like there was more boxes to be checked, but a little busy Monday, keeping you going. Awesome Tanaka game. That can't go overlooked. How about a 6-3 yesterday?
6-3.
Yeah.
You plus you on your knees. 6-3. Trying to find the yesterday was a great day for me. Got so much done, and the Yankees and Tanaka complete game shutout. Jeez. Couldn't be more happy. Gary catching him. DJ with the home run. It was awesome. I'm gonna go 6-5.
Wow.
I mean, that's a great day. And I got like five breakdowns posted yesterday, plus pregame show, plus Jomboy Jake Radio. Got a lot done. I'm excited.
Voicemails, yep.
The voicemail app. Oh, we had a great voicemail app yesterday for Talking Yanks.
Yeah.
That was really good. I don't know what email Artie sent his report to, because I have like 7 different emails, which is pretty frustrating.
Okay.
But I really want to find all the info he sent over, because it's – oh, here it is. I found it. Fantastic. Okay, are you ready for this, Jake?
Let's see.
Artie did work.
Right.
Here we go. Here are his takeaways. I mean, he's got graphs here. He's got everything. Jake hates Tuesdays. He drops 1.15 below average on Tuesdays. Not including Tuesday, Jake's average day is 6.06, which is actually above my average day of 6.01.
That's what I've been saying. I told you that the other day. You got mad at me, but you've been skewed by this sun shirt life.
I have no idea what you're defending right now.
I was you came at me the other day. You're like, oh man, your average days are always so low. And I was like, I've got you beat on the average days. Sun shirt Jimmy is in a different world.
You don't have me beat on the average day. Tuesday is the day of your week that you allow to beat you up every week.
Oh, right. That's my sacrifice to the gods. So every other day can be better.
Yeah, so you don't have me beat because one day a week you're miserable. Jake's only better day is Thursday by a good margin. Jake has fun Thursdays from my listening, so we can see that factor in here. I would contribute Jake's strong Thursday to him celebrating Thirsty Thursday. So why do you like Thursday so much?
I don't. It's worked out.
I would contribute your 0.23 increase, mine, on above average on Wednesdays to Happy Podcasts. On Wednesdays,
That's after Tuesday.
That's me.
Yeah.
Not yours. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Tuesday affects you too. You just got to embrace that. You got to embrace that beautiful butterfly. Artie's giving you the numbers. That's why Wednesdays are better.
A mental cripple on Tuesdays like you.
They're
on Wednesdays,
juxtaposed.
no, he's giving the info. You keep cutting it off. On Wednesdays, the Yankees win. Your score is 706 versus 568 on Wednesdays when they lose. On that note, Jimmy seems to be more affected by the Yankees winning than Jake, although losses affect both of us the same. When they win, I jump 0.6 above my average and Jake about 0.45. When they lose, I drop half a point and you drop 4.45.
So isn't that gap wise? Isn't that eerily similar?
Kind of, but it's all small margins anyway.
Right.
Your average day is a 5.7. Mine's a 6.01. Both of our max highs is an 8. Your lowest day ever is a 2.2. Mine is a 4.
Tuesday.
Then based on these numbers, I would say Jake is less happy and far more prone to very bad days. However, your non-outlier days tend to be both within 1 point range. Additionally, Jake has 4 days worse than Jimmy's worst day. Your best day was the same day, and you were both together, which statistically speaking is pretty cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congrats on this thing blowing up. We love it. Thanks, Artie. Artie's in the chat. Artie says, I would call it eerily similar. Need more samples. So we'll do this again at the end of summer.
Yeah.
What insightful work.
Once you start giving into Tuesday, man, you're going to enjoy life a lot more.
I'm already enjoying life more than you.
Well, no, if you factor out Tuesdays, my average day is higher. But Tuesday's my sacrifice.
Yeah. If you factor out breakfast, I only eat 2 meals a day.
Yep.
Yeah, not how it works.
You don't even eat breakfast. So now we've got a lot of different fibs coming over the airwaves.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I had some peanuts this morning.
Nice. Proud of you.
Anything else before we go to sports? How are you doing today so far?
Oh, terrible. Woke up early. We got a late start on this. I'm still trying to recover a little bit from yesterday. I'm meeting with the Tuesday gods, if we will.
What was yesterday that you're recovering from?
Oh, there's just so many other things I wanted to check off that I didn't get to. But that's hopefully what today's for. All
right. Because you had a 6-3 yesterday. It's your best day.
Tanaka saved it, and we did have a great podcast episode.
It's cool that our Talking Yanks crowd, the voicemails are not horrible. Like usually the people that call into shows, like radio shows, are terrible people. They're like YouTube. Actually, our YouTube commenters are nice as well. So maybe we just have a nice audience.
There you go.
Someone commented that like this is the only YouTube channel where people are friendly in the comments I've ever come across. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of bizarre. I thought it was a cesspool too, but our YouTube comments are awesome. They're really nice.
Amen.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the sports. I don't even know what happened yesterday, Jake. So I am excited. I didn't even read your notes on the page yet. I have no idea what we're about to talk about. Let's get into it. This is going to be exciting. Let me find the fucking noise. Your national sports update.
Jimmy Plant Guy, everyone's favorite sports celebrity, Plant Guy, big gentleman who was celebrating the Raptors parade carrying a giant plant, finally achieves his lifelong goal of getting the plant to Kawhi, well known as the Kawactus. The Kawhi cactus was passed to him at the parade yesterday. Jimmy, and even more important basketball news, LaMelo Ball is heading down under to play in the Australian National Basketball League. Exciting times, but it's not more so real basketball. 2 days from the NBA draft, a lot of Knicks talk. The RJ Barrett stuff has gone from trade piece to I think we're going to enjoy this guy. Not a ton of hubbub about the draft because kind of everything, it feels like the book's written on it, but that'll pick up in a couple days. NBA free agency, the rumors are starting to swirl there. Meanwhile, in the Major League Baseball world, Jim, Masahiro Tanaka, complete game shutout. You don't see those a ton in Major League Baseball anymore. In Edwin Encarnacion's debut as they beat the Rays 3-0. Manny Machado is suspended but appealing, saying he didn't bump the ump. And Jim, Justin Upton returns for the Angels. He homers in his return. Angels game below 500. It'll be interesting to see with another baseball player if they can start making a little noise, but they won't because their pitching's terrible.
Baseball season, huh? I mean, you got the NBA draft coming up, but a lot of baseball.
A lot of baseball.
I'm excited. It's my favorite sport. Did you know that?
Yes.
There's some other baseball stuff going on too. But Plant Guy, I threw this on here just because I thought it was hilarious. It wasn't like a setup thing where someone said, hey, let's make this viral guy get his day. Like, let's set this up. It was like he had a smaller plant and he just walked up to the bus or whatever that Kawhi was on and handed it to him. And all Kawhi and his teammates like had seen the clip and knew about it. Like they were cracking up. But got to give him a homewarming gift so he stays in Toronto, buys a house there.
The Coactus, man, it's viral. It's real, and I appreciate it. We're talking about it being genuine and stuff like that. The cactus is perfect because it's low maintenance, so it's not like you're not giving Kawhi a plant. It's like, yeah, you're gonna have to water this twice a day, and you're gonna want to order these nutrients from plant.com. It's a cactus. Give it a little water every other week, something like that.
Knowing what we know about Kawhi, I would guess he doesn't keep the plant. But if it was me, like that would be such a funny inside joke to just like actually put it in wherever you're living. Like, yeah, that's my parade plant.
You think Kawhi won't keep it?
I think he handed it to whoever like was next to him. Like, hey, can you hold this?
Yeah.
That was fun. Did you also hear Kawhi did like his laugh, like aha, aha, aha into the microphone?
Yeah.
He's rocketing up like the likability charts for me.
Yeah, he's having a good time.
I think a shirt that said "Boardman gets paid" from New Balance. Like Kawhi's killing it.
He's killing the game. He just won the title, lifelong goal. There's probably a little relief there. And I mean, when you think about the situation as a whole, I also think outside of Tuesday, Jimmy, I think you say he keeps the cactus, but that's another thing. But think about what this guy has gone through in the past 12 months, 24 months. He's part of San Antonio. They love him down there. His uncle or his people start getting in his head, and they're like, hey, we got to get you out of here. You're getting no sponsors. You're getting no love. We've got some phantom injury stuff. Kawhi goes from beloved to hated. Then he gets traded to Toronto, and everyone's like, well, this is just a kind of a dumb hoax because he's going to hate it there and leave. Then he wins the title. He had that weird laugh sound clip, and now he's like one of the more beloved guys out there. The Boardman gets paid stuff comes out. Apple Time, fake story is even beloved. And now it's Kawhi's doing real stuff. When people are taking videos of him, there's the video of him and Serge Ibaka in the back of the car. Looked like they were rolling a fatty. That went viral. Yeah, Kawhi's been personal and having a good time. So I'm happy for him. I'm interested to see if this is kind of like we had a friend in college who was pretty quiet. And like the only 2 months he had full conversations with us is when Four Locos were illegal. I wonder if Kawhi Leonard is having that right now, like winning the title. Like this is going to be the 1 week Kawhi Leonard talks and is normal, and then he's back to oddball Kawhi.
Oh yeah, he's got to get back to work.
Yeah.
Sims walking around. All right. Anything else before we just go into all these baseball stories?
I don't think so. I've been doing a lot of Knicks talk lately with the people, and I don't know, man. It's crazy times. All the free agency stuff is rumors because technically no one can sign till July, and right now it's get RJ Barrett in house for the Knicks. And I don't know, the thing that's going to be fun with the draft, or it'll be fun to look back in a few years, is that between the 4, and some people like one guy at 4, but I'll lump them together. But between picks 4 and 12, I think it's one of the bigger crapshoots in NBA draft history. So it's going to be fun to see what comes out of there. See if we get any fun draft rumors in the next few days. We haven't seen it too much in the NBA, but every NFL draft we see, we had the guy that was wearing the gas mask bong. We had other stories leak out. So it'll be interesting to see if there's any guerrilla warfare that comes out in the next couple of days.
All right, cool. Keep an eye out. Let's go to baseball. There's a ton of stories in the baseball. The biggest one is Machado getting suspended for his tirade at the ump the other day. I think we're on different sides of this because I think you think the MLB shouldn't suspend him.
Well, do you think he bumped the ump?
Yeah. You can't see it in the video, but there's a moment where it looks like he may have made contact, and the ump immediately says, "You just bumped me," and like points and notes it like immediately. Right. So it's not like they made it up after the fact just for a reason to suspend him. The ump put it in his mental notes. You can hear it. You can see him say it right away, like right after it gets thrown out. And it's zero tolerance. Like if you make contact with an ump, it's a suspension. Whether it's like you just like rub bellies gently or you bump them on your way walking back to the dugout. So and it has to be zero tolerance. So if that's the case, I'd suspend him anyway. I mean, Machado's the face of baseball right now. Like if he wants to be the face of baseball, he's such a bad example for little kids.
Face of baseball in San Diego.
Well, I mean, he's one of the faces of baseball. He's got the biggest contract. He's got the biggest like personal fan base out there. He's such a bad example for little kids watching the game. And I mean, like, I'd if MLB, I'd keep him on a tighter leash than other players just because like you don't want that being what you're all about.
Yeah, I mean, second biggest contract. He's in San Diego now. I don't know. I mean, yeah, if he bumped the ump, you do it like you said. I mean, it's not clear, which then it kind of becomes a word versus word thing. And
well, it's only not clear because of the camera angle. Like they probably have other camera angles that weren't broadcast that show it whether it's clear or not. And the umps did do it right away.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if they've got the footage, we'd love to see it. I mean, you're the guy that goes through more footage than most people, and there's nothing definite there. And I mean, that's kind of what this country's built on, babe. But yeah, no, I just think a 1-game suspension super soft. Like I feel like we always see whenever anyone appeals a suspension, usually they take a game off. And I don't know. I still want to put a good product on the field. Like, fine him, which he's probably getting fined too. But suspending him for 1 game, I mean, that's just an off day in baseball nowadays. And now, maybe someone that was going to the park to see Machado isn't seeing him. And it's just 1 game. And did he bump him? I don't know. It's just the whole thing's a little soft to me.
Yeah. I mean, that's the rule, though. You make contact with him.
Oh, yeah. If you bump him, you bump him. But
yeah. Did
you see him bump him?
Yeah, I think he bumped him.
Oh, you think he bumped him?
Well, I mean, they only show 2 camera angles. Like there's only 2 broadcasts, and at that moment, they only have two angles. They have 10 cameras running, so I'm sure that they've seen much different than what we've seen. That's
yeah. I mean, if he bumped him, suspend him. But I mean, I haven't seen him bump him. And if they got that, then yeah.
Yeah. I think bump is like a weird term, but made contact for sure.
And that's where it starts to get tricky. Is the rule if you make any contact with the ump, you get suspended?
Yeah, any contact at all, zero tolerance.
Yeah.
So it's not one they skirt around, but whatever.
I don't know. I feel like I see managers when they get in those spitting fights, there's like contact with the ump.
I think it might be different for managers because, yeah, managers like bump every now and then because there's that. I did that one where that ump was talking to.
Well, then that's weird.
It was like, you bumped me. You bumped me. I think it's different.
Yeah, got to have the same rules for the managers and the players.
Yeah, managers fighting with umps used to be like what baseball was about. Like they used to like love that. Now they're trying to. I mean, I made the video, the breakdown, and it was funny and enjoyable because you could read Manny's lips easily. But I think it was terrible look for baseball. Just to have like a guy, like put that in any other profession, and it's just like you're.
Yeah, you could do that with so many things in sports, though.
Yeah, you can, but like
CC walking off the mound and saying that's for you, bitch. That doesn't work in a lot of professions either.
It's not as bad as just repeatedly. I don't know. That was a bad look for Manny.
Well, great look.
Off like dumb. And in fun news, we got Tanaka complete game shutout. One of his best starts of his career, I think. Probably top 5. 2-hit complete game shutout, 10 strikeouts. It might be hard to find a better start from Tanaka. I think there was one against the Mets.
Yeah, I think it just turns into what do you like more? Because I think he's got a couple more strikeout games. But
does he have any one hitters?
I don't know. Not that I remember off the top of my head. He had the one walk too. People point that out, but no, it's a great start, and it's against a really good team. It was a team that if they won, they would have been in first place. So, I think you also have to factor that in. But yeah, he was completely dealing, which is good for the Yanks as they stretch their first place lead. Yeah,
I mean, and he has had trouble finding his splitter. This is probably a little too inside for Jomboy Jack Radio, but he's had trouble finding his splitter and always tried to get to it early. And Gary was hesitant to throw the splitter a lot, and Tanaka was feeling it. He was like, "Nope, splitter's there. Let's do it." Kept shaking to get to it, which is a great sign if you're a Yankees fan.
Yeah.
Did you see the Ozzie Albies home run?
I did not.
Dude, he hit a bomb. The Braves are so fun right now.
Yeah.
They're like a really fun team. They have the old guard in McCann and Freeman. And then they have
Donaldson.
Acuna and Donaldson's not that fun though. They have Acuna and Albies and all those guys going off. It's a good time. But Albies is a little dude. How big is Albies? Because
he's like 5'8", something like that.
Baseball's such a weird sport, man. He hit one over the chop shop in right, like over the roof of it, like a bomb. He's 5'8", 165. It's crazy.
Ain't that bad.
Upton homered for the Angels. You think he's gonna be good?
Yeah, I think that's I think that's more of a storyline because we're still baseball for the people. It's the Angels, Mike Trout, Ohtani. You should know we've recently fallen in love with Ohtani because of how cool the ball comes off of his bat. And
he
then
did it again yesterday.
Yeah, and we've had a couple in-depth discussions like why aren't the Angels good at all? And it's because they have no pitching. But Justin Upton comes back, and that's it's another guy in the lineup. I mean, if Justin Upton can get hot and play well, which he has a major league career of now, Trout, Ohtani, Upton, you start to have like a real lineup that other teams will have to struggle with. I mean, when we saw the Angels, it was just Trout, and we were having a blast with the Angels. We were basically saying like even if Trout hits a solo shot, we're okay with it. Like we could still win against the rest of the team if Trout hits solo shots, which is insane. And now Ohtani's back, and now Upton's back. So I don't know. They're a game below 500. It'll be interesting to see if they can get a little hot and work themselves into a wild card race. But they still they don't have pitching.
Yeah. They were facing, like Upton hit the home run yesterday, they were facing Edwin Jackson, and it may be his last outing of his career. I think he gave up 7 runs in 1 inning, and he's having such a bad season that when the Yankees faced him, we were like, oh, this might be like a due. Like this might be the day where Edwin Jackson has a good start, and all the Yankee fans were like, well, this guy's doing this to us. And then it was like, no, never mind. He's really bad.
Yeah, they used him after the opener. So Derek Law goes shutout for the opener, and then Edwin Jackson gives up 7 runs in .2. So that's tough.
That is tough. I'm doing a check-in on all of Tanaka's complete games. Do you wanna hear them and you tell us which one you think is most impressive?
Sure.
Okay. So there's 3 now. Yesterday was 2 hits, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts. All these are not complete game shutouts, right?
Right.
So 4 people reached base, or 3 people reached base yesterday, and there was 10 strikeouts. And it was 100 and something pitches. Like, I don't know what it was.
Yeah, pitches aren't a huge factor for me.
Okay. It was 100. It was 111 for those that care. So last year he had another one versus the Rays. 3 hits, 1 walk, 9 Ks. So that's not as good, right?
I mean, it's literally a baby step below in like each category. So
yeah.
we have to use the other one.
Now here's an interesting one. Versus the Red Sox in 2017, 3 hits, 0 walks, only 3 strikeouts, 97 pitches. So for me, that one rivals it, but I think you value strikeouts, and you
have to take last night's.
I think keeping it under 100 pitches is cool.
All right.
But yeah, so definitely I think you can easily say that was the best start of Tanaka's career ever.
In America.
In America.
Thank you.
Whew.
It's close. Tank was going to come for your neck on that one.
We had no walk-offs yesterday. The Red Sox have won 6 games in a row. That's something to note in baseball. They're starting to get hot, and they beat the Twins.
Yeah, it's game 1 against the Twins. They shut them out. Porcello shoved. I think they won 2-0. Mm-hmm. They've been playing an easier part of their schedule up until this Twin series. So, interesting to see if they could keep it rolling. But yeah, I mean, they played the Orioles and then they were home against the Rangers before that, who have been playing better. But
hey, speaking of complete game shutouts, did you follow any of the College World Series? The Michigan pitcher threw a complete game shutout. I
did see that.
2 hits. Tommy Henry. There's a defensive back named Tommy Henry, but Tommy Henry got drafted, and I don't know who he got drafted to. But yeah, that's pretty ballsy. An elimination game, complete game shutout.
Yeah, Tanaka, 9 innings pitched, 3 hits, 10 Ks.
D-backs draft pick.
But yeah, he's Michigan, they got their first win in the College World Series since like 82 or 84 like that, and now they're going. This was a winner's bracket game, I believe, too. So they're
Did you see their recruiting strategy? Like Michigan recruits from inner cities. Like he said, a lot of teams recruit from the AAU circuits, and and it's a lot of privileged kids who can afford that. He's like, we hit the inner cities, kids that would never get a chance usually. Kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
Good for them. Other people are going to start doing it now if they start winning. Like, hey, maybe this is good.
Oh, maybe we should recruit all the kids. Like that.
I'm trying to find, dude, ESPN sucks. I hate that I rely on this website sometimes.
What are you looking for, bud? Maybe we can help you out.
College World Series schedule.
Okay.
On the app on my phone, it's good, but the desktop website sucks.
Yeah. Well, R.I.P. Pig Suey. The Razorbacks got eliminated yesterday by Texas Tech, TTU. So sorry for our Arkansas listeners.
We got Louisville versus Auburn and Vanderbilt versus Mississippi State tonight.
Yeah. We'll see if Auburn bounces back from their meltdown game.
Yeah, this is an elimination game now, so that's cool.
Cool.
All right, let's go to the halftime. Do-do-do-do-do-do. You got anything going on over there? Anything you want to give us at halftime?
Halftime, not really. Hat's going higher and higher up on my head.
What do you think that's in correlation to?
Making contact with my shoulders, the brim of the hat.
Oh.
And if I get a good pivot, we're making contact back there.
Oh, okay.
Noodle doodle chilling. What's your halftime update for the people?
Nothing. Luke's working on something over there. I think he's getting stuff for laughs from the past. I got coffee here. Oh, Luke got me his coffee. I get large iced coffee from Dunkin' with a turbo shot.
Yeah.
And it wasn't mixed up. So the first sip I got was just straight espresso.
Nice.
It was like, didn't taste good at all.
Got you going, though.
I want to talk about Taylor Swift's new music video. I don't know if that goes into news or halftime.
Kind of feels like a halftime thing. Let's talk about it, because I heard about it on the radio, and then you reached out to me about it. What's going on in there?
Have you seen it?
I have not. I mentioned I heard them talking about it on the radio, and it's a whole thing because they used to be friends, and then people were wondering if they'd made up or if this was just an act or what's going on. But sounds like
Katy Perry. Yeah. The music video is the cinematography of it's awesome, and the stylized it's really cool. But it's got like the whole cast of Queer Eye for the Straight guys in there, so you'd really enjoy that.
Always.
Ryan Reynolds is in there. Ellen DeGeneres is in there. First verse is all about internet bullies, and just like she's like, "Why are you so mad? Are you okay? Like, what are you doing?" Next verse is all about people that are like anti-gay and like, "What's wrong? Like, why are you bothered by this?" It's a good line. Luke, what was the line I liked?
Shade never made someone less.
Yeah, all that shade never made someone less gay.
Ooh.
Good line. But yeah, there's tons of cameos. But there's this one shot. She's sitting in it's like a white trash trailer park. She's sitting in an outdoor pool, looking good, and then the camera the chorus like oh, and like it zooms in and out. Fucking really good video. But I was telling Luke, it's awesome that she did this, and like little kids now are growing up with a mentality that like being a bigot's bad. It's kind of the first time we can say that, where like all the pop stars are like, hey, let's make little kids have a good message.
Yeah.
Which is huge. Anyway, I don't like Taylor Swift that much. I would never play the song, but I love a good music video. It's a good music video. Good one. You should check it out. I think I thought you would really like it because the Queer Eye guys do some funny stuff.
Oh, I love it.
RuPaul's in there. There's a lot of cameos.
Love a good cameo fest. Always have.
You have. And then Katy Perry's in there, dressed up in a burger costume.
Yep, burgers and fries. They're they used to be close friends, and they beefed, and then I guess they hashed it out, and they were like, well, we should let the world know we hashed it out because people like that. So
yeah, they have a song together now.
Nice.
In this album that's coming out. Go watch if you like cinematography and stuff like that. Go watch it. It's cool.
I read the news today, oh boy, and though the news was rather sad, but I just had to laugh. Well, it's 6 o'clock. Time for the news.
People are wearing AirPods while having sex, Jake. This is a headline to a newspaper article that people are wearing their AirPods while they're having sex. Remember that guy who robbed a bank with a banana that we talked about? It worked, so then he went to another bank and robbed it with that same banana. Well, he got 14 months in jail for robbing a bank with a banana. A passenger on an airline tried to get onto the plane, but a bunch of ants started marching out of their carry-on bag, and they're like, hey, what's going on here? They got stopped. The tree that is thought to have inspired Dr. Seuss's Lorax in your top 50 Dr. Seuss's book, I know that for a fact. They think it's fallen, Jake, so that's pretty sad. And in another really cool story, doctors remove a 10-inch knife from a teenager's brain. Wow.
I read the news today, oh boy.
What you got?
Well, I mean the AirPod sex story you kicked off with is interesting. I'm trying to see. Oh my, it gets into some deep stuff. I don't do either of these things, so I don't know what to say. I think I'm all right with it.
You're all right with it?
Yeah, people
What's the
people like music if it adds to your experience. I mean, they get into they start getting into what music you like and what positions you like and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like there's supposed to be some rhythm things in there that if you guys aren't listening to the same music, that could be problematic. But at the same time, if you're listening to a tune you like and you like music,
I'm so lost.
just knock yourself out.
I'm not sure what's going on here. So what are they saying? That both people are listening to their own music?
Yeah.
I was thinking that they were just like people live with their AirPods in. They just don't take them out for anything anymore. But this seems to be something different.
Yeah, no, they're saying that people keep them in for a different experience and listening to music. I mean, it's the old, someone put it on the record player and playing some Marvin Gaye or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I think people enjoy music, and now it's, I don't know, with AirPods they can listen to their own stuff. I mean, maybe there are some people that sync, but yeah, they're correlating doggy style.
There's no way this is true.
I mean, I'm sure they ran a study, but it's not like an official study. I think they polled some people, they had some silly answers on there, and these are the answers. Some people are calling it a 6D experience. It's like another dimension.
No one actually does this. They just wanted to write an article. Maybe like 2 to 20 people have done this, and they reached out to one of them. Need more than that.
40 country fans are less likely to use contraceptives. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of data in here. I don't know, Jen.
What? That's some bullshit Cosmo article. Our dude that robbed a bank with a banana is going to jail. Remember?
50s are doing it? Yes, I remember this guy.
Not to be confused with the guy who robbed a bank with an avocado and claimed it was a grenade. This is a banana guy.
Yeah.
I wonder what's the better tactic, banana or avocado?
But the avocado guy is referenced in the story. Fruit robberies.
Yeah.
Fruit ninja, gone too far. Boing.
This is a stick-up. Give me the cash. And then he put his banana in his pocket. 14 months in jail. I mean, I guess you robbed a bank.
Yeah, he stole money. Got a big old. Is that a birthmark on his eye or a burn? What is that?
I thought he got punched in the face.
There's a chance. It's an interesting color pattern there. Yeah, I mean that's the problem here, because this guy was probably like, well, they can't charge me with armed robbery, and it's like,
wow, I think you're right. It's a birthmark.
We could still charge you with robbery though. So I don't know. Has the avocado guy been caught?
He was in a country that I don't know how much they care.
2 banks in Beersheba with an avocado. Yeah, I guess he's still doing all right. Got away with like $8,000. I think like 10K total. Anyways, yeah, I mean this is tough. This is a stick up. Give me the cash. Lawrence Vonderdell. That's right. This has been Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Possessing an imitation firearm. That's tough.
You mean a banana? Imagine if he's like in court and the other lawyer is like, he was possessing an imitation firearm, and he's like, it was a banana.
Yeah, I'm kind of again. I don't want.
Breakfast.
I want this guy to get in trouble for robbery. I guess I need to see his actions. If he's like doing the classic, you see someone reaching they're doing the finger gun inside their coat.
Oh, of course he's doing that. He's not just eating a banana saying this is my gun and takes a bite out of it.
This is a stick up. Give me the cash.
He's got a banana in his pocket.
Okay, so he wrapped the fruit in an orange plastic bag. Yeah, pretending it was a gun. All right, then yeah.
Yeah. Why do you use a banana? Just use your fingers, son.
Like, I think it would be funny. Well, not funny, but like if the banana was just in his pocket and he's like, don't make a scene, but give me all the money right now. Because then is it really an imitation gun?
I don't know.
Or does he just have crazy eyes and he's trying to rob the bank?
Well, there was that awesome story like 4 years ago where this like Instagram or SoundCloud rapper, I believe. I don't know. He probably wasn't a rapper. He probably had some shitty rap songs on his social media pages. But he went into a bank and he wrote, give me 15 grand or whatever it was, 50 grand.
Sure.
And he handed it to the teller. And she handed him the money because that's what they're told to do. If it's small, just give it to him and we'll deal with it later, you know?
Right.
He walked out with the money and he posted on Instagram right away, yo, the bank just gave me $1,500.
Yeah.
So the cops came and arrested him. He was like, I didn't rob that bank. I asked for some money and they gave me money. And he got this I don't know how this case ended up, but he got this lawyer. And it's pretty interesting because he's like, I didn't have a weapon. I didn't like demand anything. All I did was ask for some money and they gave me the money.
Yeah.
I think he did end up getting in trouble because they don't want this to become a thing. But very interesting case. I was fascinated by it.
Yeah, I think it turns into like intent, right? Like, you know that money's not yours and you know a bank teller is supposed to give you money if they think they're getting robbed, and you know if you slip a note to a bank teller saying "give me money," there's the implication there that they could be in trouble.
But the fact he posted on Instagram was like his like I didn't think I did anything wrong. It's kind of cool. No one got hurt for real. So like
for real,
no one even thought they were about to get hurt because he didn't have a weapon or anything. It was pretty interesting.
The bank teller might have.
Yeah.
Because you get handed a note and you know people robbing banks. So
yeah, but he didn't even do the fake banana or anything.
Yeah.
All right, this next story is pretty weird. A United flight was leaving Newark Liberty Airport and had to be taken out of service after ants from a passenger's carry-on appeared in the cabin. So this dude just brought a bag of ants onto the plane. They had to be fire ants or something for it to stop the plane. I'd be pretty pissed if they were like, we have to delay and make an emergency landing. And like, why? And like, the guy in seat B-E or 8E has some ants in his bag. Like, okay, step on them. And
yeah, I mean, how many we talking here?
It's got to be like D3, Mighty Ducks D3 scene with like tubes and ants for this to be a situation.
I'm trying to think. So here's a situation we have going on, Jim. It's not like we're going New York to Charlotte and it's like, all right, there's a couple bugs. This was Venice to Newark. So, I mean, we're on a flight.
Yeah, it's international.
Let's see. Carry-on
The article sucks. There's no details.
Yeah, they want you to click on the tweet because the tweet supposedly has a bunch of Oh my God, it's just updates. Oh wow, we've got a. Oh no, that's a fake hazmat thing. Oh, this is awful. This is awful.
Wow. This is so Charlotte Burns caused a scene.
Yes.
Charlotte Burns was on a plane. An ant was on her pillow. She started live tweeting it, and she caused a scene over some ants, making it into something that it shouldn't have been. Oh my God.
I mean, yeah, this is.
I couldn't be more against this thread of tweets.
If you're younger and you don't understand, like you think the world dislikes you sometimes because you're young or you're a little loud or something like that, check out this link.
I don't think she's young.
Charlotte Burns?
She's the senior editor in the world of podcasts. Like, I think she's an adult woman.
So are we.
We're not young.
Well, I look young. Look at her picture. She's young.
I would guess she's like.
But I'm just picture the movie scene of someone live tweeting a situation about ants on a plane. That's what I'm trying to get across.
Yeah, I would say more like annoying kids grow up to be annoying adults. And like, look at this one tweet. The guy seated across from me in the middle aisle has been on ant watch. It turns out he says he has seen a parade of 6 in an overhead locker. 6 ants. Then she followed that up with, now it's here. I'm over this.
Yeah.
Just fly to Venice and not worry about the ants. Who cares? They're fucking ants.
Hate you, Charlotte.
Wow. Fighting words. Doctors remove 10-inch knife from teenager's brain.
It's good.
That's good?
Yeah.
So you're assuming they're alive?
Yes. Otherwise, this wouldn't be reported.
It's just a story about a teenager getting stabbed in the brain to death.
No. No. Although.
Do you see the x-ray? It was like in his face.
I mean, I hate to one-up this kid. Did you see the alligator that had the knife in his head?
No, I'm way more interested in that.
Oh, dude, he's the king of the world. I'll send you a link. Yeah, sorry to this kid. There's an alligator in a lake in Texas who he's got a knife sticking out of his head, and it must have
makes me sad that someone's.
It missed all the importance of it. Could have been someone defending themselves. We don't know the story. But this gator is the king of the lake, and he just has a knife sticking out of his head. And, I mean, apparently it wasn't, like, affecting him. I mean, yeah, you should feel bad for the gator, but, I mean, he just looks like the king of the world. He looks like the big guy in Happy Gilmore with the nail in his head.
Yeah, this is pretty brutal. I feel bad for this gator.
Oh, I think he's had to be helped by this point. I think it was over the weekend.
They found him. They took the knife out of his head.
Let's see. On Friday, they searched for the gator, unable to find it. Officials say they think the knife may have fallen out of its head. They're continuing to search.
Man, yeah, gator's got a knife right in his head. He probably attacked someone, got stabbed in the head, or he just got stabbed in the head. I think he just got stabbed in the head.
I mean, those are the two theories for sure.
Did you see that video that came out yesterday of like some girl petting an alligator or a crocodile?
Yeah.
That was so stupid.
It was a nice gator, just petting its head.
It tried to eat her.
Yeah, it was like a dog. It's like a dog, but it'll actually eat you.
It could have like bit her head in 2 seconds. She would have no way of defending herself.
Yeah.
Scary times.
It's her life.
Anything else you want to talk about before we get into bed of the day?
I don't think so. Lorax tree. I wasn't a big Lorax guy growing up.
Yeah, but it was in your top 50 Dr. Seuss books.
I guess so, but like by default, I don't know if I've ever even like read it.
Yeah, me neither. But I'm guessing he only has like 50.
Yeah, it depends how many books he has. Yeah.
What's your favorite Dr. Seuss book?
Green Eggs and Ham, and that's obvious.
Yeah. Same.
Really, why would you even ask? They say there's no such thing as a dumb question until you hear that.
Can you Google green eggs and hams and then give us a rendition of it while I get the computer situated?
I do not like. What are you getting situated on the computer?
It's just going to take forever. So if you could just do green eggs and hams in your best voice, just do that, okay?
Yeah, I mean, do they have the book online? I don't know how this works.
Green eggs and ham? They got
Yeah.
it somewhere.
The intro's not strong. I forgot they do the whole Sam I Am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I Am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Be a good short musical. I like when it starts going into the scene where you'd like them. I like that they're addressing the atmosphere. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse?
Yeah, it's good stuff right there.
That's a good line.
Not in a box, not with a fox, not in a house. Not in a house.
Imagine if a waiter or waitress like actually did this to you. You'd be so mad.
I forgot about that stuff. That is good stuff.
That's really good stuff.
Better the day, it's the better the day. Better the day, better the day.
Bet of the day, bet of the day. Jakey lost yesterday. He has lost 3 in a row now. Little side note, I've lost like 20,000 in a row, Jake.
Yeah.
5, I've lost 9 in a row.
Cursed.
I'm cursed right now. Jeez. Jesus Montero, I'm cursed. He was maybe cursed. So,
Maybe.
Houston did not get your back yesterday.
Lost by 1. Tough.
Three-run inning for Cincinnati gave him the lead.
That was it. 3-2 ball game. So that's all right. I'm fine with that. I'm not worried. You should be very worried.
No, I don't put stock.
Check a couple times when you cross the street and stuff like that, because you're.
You think I crossed the street yesterday? I went outside once over the course of the entire day, and it was only to go outside. I just walked outside to the street and looked around, and then I went back to work.
You didn't cross the street.
No, I went to the middle of the street and then I went back. So is that crossing?
Yes, you're in the middle of the street. Watch yourself.
I think you got to.
Jesus Christ, that's as dangerous as it comes.
I think you got to cross the
That's
street.
why you have to be even more careful. One time a day, you better be careful. Otherwise, you look like a real fool. Just be careful. Just please be careful.
Okay.
God.
Would you like them in the rain? I would not like.
Shut the fuck! I don't want your green eggs and ham, man. But it turns out the green eggs and ham are pretty good.
What's your bet, dude? People have been waiting forever.
It's battle day. Jim, let's take it across town.
Mets
versus Braves, your favorite.
Braves are fun. Mets are not. Dude, there's this whole article today about the Wilpons and how just terrible they are.
Yes.
Like, long-ass article about how terrible the Wilpons are as owners.
Sucks. Jim, we've got a pitcher's duel of sorts. Jacob deGrom versus Julio Teheran.
He was a big name. Is he? He doesn't. I don't feel like he's not as big as name as he used to be.
2.92 ERA in 83 innings pitched. And DeGrom, his ERA is back down to 3.38 after he had kind of a slow start. Jim, I'm going to take the layup here and just go with the under. It's 8.5. Mets suck. I think DeGrom's figured it out. Give me the under.
That's a really good call because the Braves have been scoring runs like crazy, Jake.
Yep.
Their last couple games, 12-3, 15-1, 5 runs in a losing effort, 9, 13-7 a little bit ago, 8. They haven't scored less than 5 runs in 9 games. That is impressive. You also have DeGrom, who's really good.
Right.
But I still think the Braves are going to get to him. But getting to DeGrom is maybe like 4 or 5 runs. And then you have Teheran.
Yeah. Getting to DeGrom's like 3.
I don't know. It's a little different this year than usual. But then you have Teheran. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, it's around there.
His last
Teheran.
Check this out. His last 7 games, 1 run, 0-0, 1-1, 0-1. So he's on a hell of a stretch. His last 5 games versus the Mets, 1-1, 3-2-0. So everything seems to be going the way in which you are calling it. But I can't trust myself at all because I'm a big dumb idiot and I've been getting everything wrong. So can I agree with you? I'm going to have to flip something to figure it out, okay?
Okay.
Because I don't trust myself. I'm going to flip this roll. I drew on one side. Oh, I dropped it.
Drop doesn't count as the flip.
Drop does not count as a flip. Green means I agree. Non-green means I don't agree. It's in the air. It's green.
Jake is stupid, but he's smart.
Damn it.
I wanted to agree anyway with my own brain. The flip comes up agreeing, so hammer the over because I've been getting every bet wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you've got me worried. If it was the opposite, I would have been so confident, but it's all right. Maybe we'll break you out of this bet.
What's the line?
8.5.
Yeah, no, we're good. Braves are gonna win. Braves are gonna win 6-1. 3 off DeGrom, and then they'll tack on a bunch off the bullpen.
I think DeGrom might have to go 8 or 9 here, so I'm 3-2.
Not after that comebacker though.
3-2.
3-2. Braves win. All right, that ends this show. We will be back tomorrow with another episode of Jomboy and Jake Radio. Thank you for listening. Hey, everyone that listens on the podcast app, which is the majority of our listeners, go leave us a rating and review. It'd be cool. We all appreciate it. If Talking Yanks gets to 1,000, we got to talk about this Talking Yanks deal. We got to flesh it out a little bit. We'll do that on Talking Yanks.
Yeah, we're happy. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da.